All right. A good day today. I thought guys came out. Had a good spirit about them. Got some situational work. Continuing to push, and I'm just excited for this week. Excited for the opportunity that's ahead. Just like I just finished up with the guys, we got to continue to push and focus on the details. It's just the little things that are going to make difference. You get to a championship game. Two very, very talented teams. Two very competitive teams that are going to you're going to lock it up. It's going to be 3.5 hours, and so where can we make the difference? Where can the great separator be? Communication, details, obviously our execution. But excited for our guys, excited for the opportunity, and just going to continue to work and push through, preparing ourselves to be better than what we've been.
When you come out of a game and a guy like Keon doesn't have as many touches as he would have, do you look back and figure out, is there something else you could have done, or is it based on that?
Sometimes it's opportunity. I mean, is a guy getting targeted? Are we trying to put him in a position to get opportunities? I mean, you look at that game specifically, and didn't have a whole lot of snaps, especially early in it. You get some of challenging, even at times you're trying to almost present the absolute first option to get the ball to somebody. Those are things that happen in games, and you just got to be able to continue to grow from it, where it's individually, schematically, making the most of the opportunities. But he's been in a really good mindset to go get better, and he knows that he's going to be a key part, just like every week, of what we're trying to get done.
Jackson played some really important snaps against Florida. I mean, for you, talk about earning trust is such a difficult process to keep onto it. Is it a good day? Is it a good week? What allows you to build that this point in the season for a guy like Jackson?
He's getting better. I mean, he's somebody that's he's dealt with a lot of injuries throughout the course of his career. It's kind of set him back just in early opportunities in seasons, and I think he's just continuing to get better in all things that he's doing. There was obviously different things that were into playing, and different things we were doing that we felt gave us a great matchup, a great opportunity for him to be able to impact, and so he earns that. But you've got a lot of trust in Jackson. I'm excited about what his future is going to be. It just continues to improve.
Was it like a good week of practice? Was it good? Just not him in particular.
Not him, or in general.
Just kind of in general, in terms of you putting a guy in an important spot this late in the season that might not have been in that position.
Good year of practice. I mean, it doesn't. I don't. Different things. You have to earn opportunity, but you also opportunity has to present itself too. And there's certain things that we got talented players at tight end. We got talented players at receiver. We got guys at running back that all are going to be incredible players here. I mean, I think, and they might not be playing a ton right now, but when you continue to get better, and there are the moments that you bring something to be able to make a great impact on the game. We're going to try to do that.
With Jordan not being out there, all the quarterbacks are getting so many reps. So that's good for just all those guys to be.
Yeah, I mean, they know how quick they can be put in it, and so you got to make sure guys are prepared, they're ready, they're the communication, the execution, those details which we talked about earlier. I mean, it's all critical, and so. I think they're embracing the challenge that they have, against the team that we're going against, and just continuing to work through it.
You've been so complimentary of Darius Washington throughout the season, All-ACC honors. What's allowed him to progress at this rate so steadily throughout his career?
Yeah, I mean, he's somebody that's just worked throughout his career. So he dealt with some injuries and really was limited in off seasons. There early. From when we first got here, but you see a great work ethic. You see somebody that is he's really smart. He cares. He spends time studying and learning. He's the most versatile offensive lineman I've ever been around. Hands down. I mean, he started at every position. He answers the call, and that was it was really nice to see just the number of players that we had that were recognized from other coaches and media for what they've done. And some guys that. It's special when you see that. When it's been a long journey with Darius, and excited for where he's continuing to grow and what he's continuing to do. But that was definitely a compliment to that work.
Face a 6-year player, Plummer. What do you expect?
I mean, he's been through it. He's been in it. You see that He's a great commander of their offense. I mean, he's he can do it all. They more of a pocket passer, but I mean they'll run speed option with him. They'll get him on the edge. If you don't contain him, I think it's one of the things that's kind of you're probably underappreciated for him is just the things he will do with his legs, whether it's a scramble, a draw, the option things of forcing teams to account for him. But then he makes all the throws. I mean, he locates the ball well. He's got some dynamic players around him, and so he's done a great job with that offense.
You mentioned the All-ACC honors, Keon getting honored at 3 different positions. I mean, does that just speak to how you guys will use guys?
Absolutely. I mean, that's one of the things that it was great to see. You got a playmaker that has made plays all over the field, and the respect and appreciation that he's earned through that. I mean, he had no punt returns before he came here, but that was something that we felt he could make a great impact. He was willing and wanted to, and now he's recognized as the best specialist, the all-purpose here in the ACC, and so that was really neat to see.
You're good. From the people coach, either or, average amount of hours you sleep on a week or per night, or your fastest 40 time ever.
Not very many. Was it per night? I can't remember. What did you say?
The 40.
The 40 was pretty good.
Fast enough.
Fast enough. Zone coverage beater.